Hello students, standard 6th in physics chapter number 13, fun with magnets. In this chapter we saw how magnet was found first time. Then we saw that the magnet which are naturally occurs, they are known as natural magnets, and we can make from the piece of iron also will be called as artificial magnets. We saw that artificial magnets are of different shapes: bar magnet, cylindrical magnet, magnetic needle, horseshoe magnet, etc. Then we saw that when we rub the magnet in the soil with dust or in the iron fillings, it attracts more iron fillings at its both ends, and that both ends are known as its poles. All types of magnets, doesn't matter which shape is it, all of them has two poles. We already learned about it that they are known as north pole or the north seeking end, or the other one is south pole or south seeking point. We also know how to decide which end is north pole and which is south pole. We suspended a bar magnet with the help of a thread and let it come at rest. Then there is the magnet's characteristic that it will always come at rest at a certain direction, and that is the north-south direction. If you again turn it anyway and let it allow to rest, then again also it will come to rest at the north-south direction. And we saw that by this way we can decide the north pole, means the end which will come at rest in the north direction is known as north seeking or the north pole, and the other which come at rest to the south is known as south pole. Now this property of the magnet is very useful to find directions. Generally we know that there are four directions: east, west, north and south. Now generally we find direction with the help of sun, but that will not exactly predictable. And sometimes when the cloudy weather is there in some places, you cannot even see the sun every time. So in this situation, these magnets are very useful to find the directions, that which is east, west, north or south directions. It is said that in some stories that in olden days the travelers used to find directions by suspending natural magnets with a thread. Means when they were traveling, they always take that natural magnet with them. And now They want to know the direction in which they want to go, but they don't know which is the north, east, south, west direction. Then they what to do? They suspend that natural magnet with using thread and let it allow to rest. Then according to that they were deciding the directions. So that is very, very useful for us, because any type of magnet, natural magnet or all shapes, the artificial magnets always come to rest at same direction, north south direction. Nowadays, after that olden days, the device is used that is known as compass or a magnetic compass. That compass is used to know the directions, because sometimes when there is cloudy, if you are in the ship or in the aeroplane or somewhere, it is not easy to find the direction using the sun or the moon and other natural things. In this situation, this compass, जिसको हिंदी में दिशा सूचक અને ગુજરાતીમાં આપણે હોકા યંત્ર તરીકે ઓળખાય છે. So that device is used to find the direction. This compass is actually a glass case, small box with a glass cover on it, in which a magnetized needle is pivoted on a nail. Pivoted means nail is like that and the needle is adjusted on it such a way that it can rotate freely on it. And then around that needle a dial is there, on which different directions are drawn. And then with the use of that needle, when you place the compass horizontally, then it will always stay in the north-south direction. And to understand north and south direction, the needle is colored with two different colors. Half is red, half is black. The red end always shows the north direction and the black will always show the south direction. So now when we use that needle and when we move it such that the red part and the north written on the dial coincide, then that direction will show the north, opposite is south, and according to that two direction we can decide other required directions. So you can see that it is shown here, not a clear picture, but still you can get that in the middle you can see that black, there is the magnetic needle, dial is there, and in which the four directions are there, and this needle is half red colored, half it will be black colored, and then you have to rotate such that the red color point and north written, that must be coincide, and then that will give you the north and south direction. And by this way we can decide anywhere you are there in the world, then you can decide the proper directions, and then it will be very helpful for us. So this device is known as the compass. Now, there are so many magnets are available, which are artificial magnets. Now, how can we make own magnet? Actually, there are so many methods to make the magnets. Now, magnets can be made from a magnetic material. You know that magnetic materials are like iron, cobalt, or nickel. So, from the piece of iron also, you can make a magnet. And as I told you, there are so many methods to make artificial magnets. So let us understand a very simplest method that you can use and you can make your own magnet from the piece of iron. For that, you need a permanent magnet. Means already you can buy it from the market, bar magnet, which is already a permanent magnet, and a piece of iron. Only that two things are required. Now what we have to do to rub that permanent magnet on the piece of iron for few times, and then your piece of iron will be converted into the magnet. But don't rub like anyway. You have to rub it in a special manner and repeat the same actions 30 to 40 times continuously. And then you can check by taking that piece of iron near the magnetic material like small needles or the iron nails, etc. Then it will get the magnetic power to attract that magnetic materials. For that, what we do, look here. You have to take a piece of iron and then a permanent magnet. That is a permanent magnet, that is piece of iron. Now what we have to do, we have to take that natural magnet. Suppose this is my piece of iron and this is my natural magnet. This is the piece of iron, this is the natural magnet. Now what we have to do, put any pole, north or south pole on this as I show you here, and then see the directions shown by the arrow, how to rub it, and then take it again and put it in the space. So what we have to do, look here, we have to put that magnet here, then rub it over the side, then like that, rub it, hold it, rub it, take it up, rub it, like that. You have to do nearly 30 to 40 times. And then check that your piece of iron will be converted into magnet, artificial magnet. And if you will suspend that magnet, then it will also come at rest in the north-south direction. Now, let me explain you some which is not given in the book. But generally, all magnetic materials have small magnets in them. But what happens? Let me explain you. This is our piece of iron, which is not a magnet, and This is a piece of iron which is a magnet. Actually, all the pieces have small magnets inside. But, for example, here are also some different type of magnets will be there. Like that. But in that, they have not the same direction. Some are in this direction, some are in that direction, some are in this direction, some are up direction, like that. But in the magnet, in the permanent magnet or the natural magnet, which we already have, all the tiny magnets are in the same direction, like that. All will be in the same direction. So now, when we rub it, as I told you, when we rub it in the special direction, then what will happen? All these tiny magnets will arranged in a same direction. So when we rub it like that, then what will happen? We move in this direction. So all that magnets will convert it into the same direction, like that. And if you rub it in that side, then it will be on that side. If you rub this way. So that all tiny magnets will be arranged in a same direction, and then it becomes a magnet. And then, as I told you, your magnet is ready, and that magnet you can use to do anything according to the use of the magnet. And it will, you can decide the North Pole and South Pole also by suspending so that it can rotate freely, and when it comes to rest, it will stop in the north-south direction. So here we are going to finish the session. Will be followed by PDF, and any confusion write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.